Long before the tiki craze began to take hold in California in the 1930s, one of tiki's signature cocktails, the Planter's Punch, had already begun spreading across parts of the globe in the 18th and 19th centuries. Now granted, that version of the cocktail was much different than its many modern variations we know today. Today we're going back in time and building a Planter's Punch using the world's oldest known Planter's Punch recipe from 1878. This is Tiki Drinks at Home. Step into any authentic tiki bar today and you're sure to find a Planter's Punch on the menu. However, while the name will remain the same, you'll often notice that the drink itself varies quite a bit from bar to bar. So what's the deal? Every tiki drink comes with its own history or histories. Typically though, we know who made the original, even though the details around the actual recipe may get a little hazy. With the Planter's Punch though, there's actually no record of who created it, or any record of what the actual recipe was. What we do know is that in September of 1878, a London magazine entitled Fun published the first known instance of the Planter's Punch recipe, with an article entitled Planter's Punch, a West Indian Recipe. It read, "A wine glass with lemon juice fill, of sugar the same glass fill twice, then rub them together until the mixture looks smooth, soft and nice. Of rum, then 3 wine glassfuls add 4 of cold water, please take. A drink then you'll have that's not bad, at least so they say in Jamaica." Now it's a popular belief that Fun magazine created this interpretation from an 18th century Jamaican rhyme for rum punch, a drink that was quite popular on longer ocean voyages due to its ability to keep quite a while and help prevent scurvy due to its use of citrus. The lyrical rhyme read, 1 of sour, such as lime or lemon, 2 of sweet, sugar, 3 of strong, in this case rum, and 4 of weak, water. So if Planter's Punch really was created on the rum-producing island of Jamaica, how did it make it all the way up to London and into Fun magazine? Most likely, Planter's Punch originated on the sugar plantations of Jamaica, where rum production had really begun to take off in the 17th century. At that time, Jamaica was a British colony, and Jamaica's refreshing new drink also quickly spread to England and other importers of rum such as the United States. Ultimately, other origin stories about Planter's Punch have popped up over the years, including a popular legend that it was created at the Planters Inn in Charleston, South Carolina. Now, the Planters Inn was definitely a popular drinking establishment back in the day, but there is no record or evidence that a drink or cocktail called the Planter's Punch was ever served at the Planters Inn. So, now that you know the history, let's make the cocktail.
Unlike many tiki drinks, the original Planter's Punch actually uses lemon juice instead of lime juice for its citrus. So grab your jigger and measure out half an ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice, and then pour that into an old-fashioned glass. Next, the recipe calls for sweet, which is traditionally an unrefined sugar. I'm using 1 ounce of a demerara syrup that I made at home. Click the link above to find out how to make this tasty treat. It's simple and easy and will keep for several months in your refrigerator. The star of any Planter's Punch is its rum. I'm using 1.5 ounces of Myers Original Dark Jamaican rum, but experiment with your favorites. And finally, 2 ounces of water. I'd say the most surprising thing about this cocktail is how all the flavors come together to really taste just like a Long Island iced tea. Here's a deep thought. Maybe the Long Island iced tea actually originated in Jamaica.
So the original Planter's Punch is definitely a unique and refreshing drink in its own right. But it's not until 1920 when an advertisement was published in the New York Times for Myers Jamaica Planter's Punch brand rum that a slightly more recognizable recipe made an appearance. But that, my friends, is a story for another time.